What's up, you beautiful bastards? What's going on? Music. What's going on, dude? Being first on stream again. I see you. Just for the stash and the beard. Look at it, dude. Magnificent.
What's up, boy?
Yo, what's up, boy?
What's up, boy?
Okay, you had in mind to do movement.
Yes. So
Okay.
you know how like on Palu, I was like whiffing everything, and
Yeah.
my accuracy was like shit.
Right.
So
Yeah.
first of all, I tossed that lady in the trash can.
No,
Okay.
why? What do you mean, why?
Well, I wanted to work on Ike. I
Okay.
was like, yo, my accuracy is garbage, my spacing is doo doo, right? So I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and pick up the Ike, right?
Right, okay.
Iron it out. And then I started thinking about like when I was watching you play
Mhm.
versus like other people. You know, you make it look easy, right? And then I watch Raven King and he makes it look easy, and so
Right.
does Yes. So I was like wondering why. And as I started watching a little bit more, they're in the right spot. And I started thinking to myself, is that why? Is that like a big cause of my accuracy? And,
Right, yeah.
whiffing,
Usually positioning is a part of spacing. Without positioning to begin with, you're gonna space like shit as well. But you want to be
Yeah.
able to like trust. This is why, like, when I start my training mode video, it starts with the jumps. Let's get into the game and I'll show you something real quick. Okay, so this is why when I start the video, first of all, you gotta be able to short hop, right? Like, that's why I'm talking about it. Do you know how to like microspace slightly backwards like this? And forward?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so jump and then move, exactly. Do you know how to jump all the way like this? You don't have to press anything except just jump like this. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So these are like the essential, right? Without them, you suck, essentially.
Yeah.
And then you just want to be able to add the A button or the C stick button,
Yeah.
right? And then the second step is realizing the threat range, like, or the burst range between us, because without it, you suck as well.
Okay. Okay.
At the edge of the Pokeball. There's a Pokeball on Stadium, and there's a Pokeball on Final Destination too. I think it's for a purpose. It's the burst range between us. Like, this hits if I just
Oh, shit,
initiated without running. The same thing with short hop in, Nair, that hits, or full hop in, Nair, that hits too. So, like, basically, initiation range, or whatever you want to call it, threat range. And then this becomes a potential threat too. Or,
Yeah.
dash down tilt, which also is safe. Right, all I'm doing here is I'm not even dashing with spacing. I'm just basically pressing dash down tilt, and he does it automatically at the range that it should be. So just recognizing that range is really important. But realistically, you're never gonna be 100% at that range perfectly all the time. Sometimes you're gonna be a bit off, right? So sometimes you're gonna be where I am. Let's say you're at that. So just inch yourself into the black line. I can't approach by jumping in like this. I gotta dash first into that position, then jump. So it becomes like a motion of jump from that position, or dash in. So if I'm here and let's say I do something silly like this and then Nair, and I want to approach, I can't just jump in. I gotta dash then jump in. And sometimes sometimes I'm too close. So sometimes I feel like, okay, I ran in, he ran in, I gotta jump, and now I gotta choose to, for example, let's say you dashed, I gotta choose to jump and do this instead, for example. Or I gotta choose to go for something like, let's say you're here again, I gotta choose to like jump from too close. Like, I actually got a little closer than I wanted to by running. I gotta choose to either jump backwards like this, or jump forward and still hold back, so that I kind of stop, not just jump all the way in, but jump and stop. So it becomes jump in, stop, jump in, fair, right? Jump in, back air. So that this is why like the micro spacing is there, so that you can kind of adjust slightly. But just recognizing
but you
that
always have this ruler. You always have this like little mental ruler of like I need to kind of like be
the visual of this is consistent with me.
So like me coming here and being like, oh, I'm gonna do that, it doesn't work, right?
It could work, but you might get hit in the process. Like if I jump from here,
yeah, because I'm in the threat range, right?
Right, I'm already in your threat range where your immediate options out of shield. Like let's say you wanted to jump in Nair, you can just press this and hit me preemptively. Like you might have, right? You might have pressed F tilt. You might have gone for F smash. You just get hit doing that stupid shit. So like, you just, instead of fighting that close, which can happen sometimes, that you stay here and then go, okay, I'm gonna stay here and just be a bitch and maybe kind of go for something. But I risk getting hit. Like I'm at a bad range. Actually, I'm too close. So yeah, you wanna find yourself like, moving away from this burst range. So you have 3 positions. You have this position here, which is basically where you actually are committing to something. And then you have this position, which is the best position, like the initiation range. And then you have away. Stepping away means that if you jumped in, like if you dash attacked, so dash attack right now, for example. If I moved, no, without running. Let's say you want to dash attack me standing here and you want to dash. I can punish you now for stepping into that spot. Or if if you take 1 step to the right, and I missed, right? So that makes sense. So basically, I approached where I thought you were going to be. I wanted to pressure you, but you dashed away and punished me. This is why this spot is so important, because this position means that, as I've been saying now consistently, you either choose to approach fully, you either approach to safely, which is basically like, okay, I'm gonna jump in space nair, I'm gonna jump and go for something that's tilt and whatever that wouldn't get me punished for hitting a shield, essentially. So anything spaced, so like this would be safe. But I can also go all in and dash attack or dash grab or anti-air you or go for something crazy like a jump in fair and call you out. So you have a mix-up between I'm in this burst range, I will choose to either play it safe or I will just call you out. Risk, all risk, just go, just hit him.
Okay, because I've already experienced a little bit of the like whiff punish of just dashing back and doing that. So I'm that concept is there. Where you said that this is like the commitment range.
Yeah, that's
this is where I find myself consistently getting punished, and I guess I'm just not seeing it or feeling it. You know what I mean?
That's so with Palu, like you jumping here and spacing bears like this sucks.
Yeah, like
what you want to do instead.
Do.
What you want to do instead is 1 maybe, and then dash, and then from here you then can still do it, because you can anti-air me directly if I'm here. Like even from ledge, bro, I can just hit you like this. Let's say you're at the where you are now, and I kind of like fake out that I'm jumping here, and then you choose to jump in. If I dashed away, that's a punish, or if you regular get up, I can still punish, or if you jumped, I can still punish as well, because this still hits high, right? So if you're at the corner, for example, let's say you're here, and I start jumping like this and going for this kind of plays, not only can you up B, you can anti-air me with fair, you can call me out, exactly, but yeah, I'm able to get anti-aired, right? So I'm playing at that risk range. But if I jump from far away, like here, you can't anti-air me because I'm jumping too far away to begin with, and then my sword is already a threat. You gotta respect it.
Okay, because I was about to say, I usually find myself like, I'll have a moment of, I guess, momentum. Everything is going absolutely well, and I'm just catching everybody off guard with like well-spaced fairs and bears, and then there's like a pause, and I'm like, okay, time to play neutral, and I sit in that range that you were talking about. I'm just tossing that back here.
Right, they can call you out. That's why I keep mentioning like there's 3 openers, right? There's a landing opener, like you can land your aerial. You can go for a buffered aerial, and you can go for a full hop aerial. The full hop is to call out full hop. The short hop is to call out short hop. And for Palu, you always have the objective of Nair. Like your objective is to anti-air, but it complements, like it's not as, you can't just go in and find anti-airs like this. You can just like, you can't just go in and find
that's
them.
my strat though. That's what I do, is just
I mean, it might work like from time to time, but good players won't let that happen. So what you have to do is that you have to play on the fact that you have a projectile that can push them into, like if I keep matching this, eventually you see how you put yourself in that burst range immediately.
Yes.
That was so like me overpressing that neutral, no, it's not bad or good. It's beneficial to me potentially. So I can't approach from here, but I can make you approach. You're in burst range, now I can go for an anti-air.
I see.
So let's say you're where you are now. I could try to anti-air you if I want to, but I can also fade it back, like in case it doesn't happen. But I'm still like, exactly, I can get hit.
Yeah.
So what I have to do sometimes is just to condition you on, okay, I'm gonna be stubborn and just have you come to me and dictate where you shield and when you jump, right? So there, you jumped against me. If I pressed Nair, I won.
Yeah.
Right. That's step 1. Step 2 is the fact that this is an additional pressure tool, right? Like if you're not respecting it and you're not approaching, this hits you. Like if you choose to, okay, I'm not going to actually engage Palutene, I'm going to dash away and let her come to me, right? Like let's say you move away from this, you don't want to mess with me, and you're just like, exactly, and then this is going to be a threat all of a sudden, and you're going to have to deal with this. And the point is that even if you don't get hit, I'm damaging your shield. So if you shield my neutral bee, for example,
Oh yeah.
and then you shield this too, now your shield is low enough for this to just shield poke. Like I just hit you.
I see. Yeah.
Right? So like overall, like I win for you not trying to engage. I can just run at you with this crazy speed and just go, I'm coming with the Nair and I'm gonna hit you basically. And then she has like, okay, burst range. So we're in burst range just like before. At this distance, what helps me find Nair is the fact that I can land my fair from here. Jump, land it. Not close up, so I don't want to be stand in the same position. I don't want to be here and just do this. 'Cause
That's
I
my
can't.
strategy.
I know, but you get anti-aired. It's risky. Nor do I want to do backers like this. Like I can, but it's risky. It's inconsistent. So I rather do one backer and then dash away, or I rather be in the position where I am here, or even here and then dash jump backer. Like you see how I dashed into that black line, then I jumped. It's basically that's important.
Wait, do that again. I want to see that one more time.
So watch where I jump. I jumped exactly here. I didn't run and then jump here and go for a move. Right? So I jumped at the burst range beginning. 1, 2, or 1, 2. And then now I can dash away. I'm at the burst range again. If you jump, that's a Nair. If you didn't jump, it's a shield poke. So you gotta roll. And if I read a roll, it's a side B.
Okay.
And also for Palo, you don't need to full hop. Palo doesn't need to full hop at all as a character unless she's trying to juggle. Because it's not like she has like a good full hop land Nair kind of a move or full hop land backer kind of a move on occasion, but it's better to just stay here and be like faster and smoother with like dashes and find whiff punishes with dash attack and just simply find Nair anti-airs and that's it. And then you just stay here. And now here you can jump like this, but you can see like there's a risk I could have gotten hit. And instead what's better is that she can move in and out of this spot. She can be here, and she can move, and then still pressure you from there. Like, me getting anti-aired, hold on, stand there. Me getting anti-aired from here is unrealistic. The only realistic way for you to anti-air me quickly before I engage with back air is for you to jump in with buffered fair. But if you miss, that's a punish. So it's either way, you're taking a dumb risk trying to anti-air me from here.
Let's go. Yeah. Oh, shit. You're right. I was too slow.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, are there any characters that operate like better in that danger zone that we're talking about? I would assume that's like the
close-ish
Foxes. Yeah.
Yeah, like Wolf works really well here. Anything that is like extremely fast, like Ken and Ryu works really well here. Sheik works really well because she has the fastest fair out of shield. Rob works really well because of fair down tilt.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that for sure. But generally, like every character more or less is at threat range and risk range. Because you can mash against the character and just guess wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
But I don't want to deal with your mash nor guesses. I want to be calculated here. Right. So if yeah, exactly. So if you went for that call out there and I jumped in, basically I should have dashed and shielded. And what I'm doing here is I'm stepping into that danger zone. That's something else I want to talk about, is that I can step into that danger zone with dash like this. So I shield dash and then I go, okay, so make a call. Like, did you take a risk? Did you play a button? And then if you did, I can kind of like initiate or punish or whatever. So that's fine sometimes, is to step into this burst range with shield dash. And try to take a moment there too. Like you're safely fishing for an open. It's like a semi-aggressive, semi-defensive option.
Aggressively defensive.
Yeah, defensively aggressive, actually.
Defensively. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You remember how we talked about stepping into this range, and I call it like level 1 is being in this range. Level 0 is here. You can't actually approach from here. Like it doesn't work. Right, you gotta step into level 1 first. Once you're in level 1, you get level 1 or level 2 or level 3. Level 2 is jump, land safely. Level 3 is fuck it, hit them, like call them out with dash grab, dash attack, whatever. You think take a risk basically, right? Level 2 is safe. Level 3 is risk. Level 1 is being in this position and going, okay, what does he actually want? You know, stepping in and out of here.
So level 3 is just any full commitment where
like Ike dash Ike dash attack. Basically, you commit, you punish me. But if I shield it, it's not safe. You get punished.
Well, that'd be the same as like Palu just running up and
dash attacking.
An air.
No, like dash attacking.
No, not an air.
So dash attack. Yeah, because my dash attack is like it's not safe. I don't want to shield pressure you with dash attack. I will get punished for hitting a shield.
Yeah.
So it's a level 3 commitment. Like you're committing fully to hitting what you think you will be doing.
I see.
Level
this
2,
is that high risk.
Yeah, high risk play.
High risk play.
It's called the call out. Like you're calling me out on Ike is standing there shielding, hit them, right? But if I don't want to hit you, I want to shield pressure you, then I'll jump and land instead, for example, or I'll do this instead, and so on. So that's level 2. So it's safer. It's for the purpose of playing safe and shield pressure heavy, because dealing shield damage means that eventually
Somebody
you
just raided the stream.
control their
Put it
Trash
together.
Panda. Thanks so much for the raid, my dude. It means that you control.
Trash Panda?
Yeah, it means that you control their play and their movement. Like I can control your mobility from here. With this, for example, I can control your mobility just being in this burst range, because I don't have to commit. I can go, okay, does he go for level 2 or 3? That's why when I'm playing and I'm doing sessions, I put myself in that position and I go, what does he want? Oh, he's fishing for a grab. They go for this sometimes while I'm jumping, and I'm like, okay, he's not anti-airing me, actually, he's only going for the grabs, he doesn't know how to hit me up here. Or, okay, he's consistently anti-airing me, I need to, like, move away and anti-air him, or I need to, like, move away and whiff punish him, and so on. What are you doing?
I'm just fucking grabbing.
Right. So yeah, by being in this position, I can gain info on, okay, what is his objectives? Okay, he wants to full hop in there, or he's looking for dash attack. Oh, he's so greedy, you know, etc. And you can read them like this, and I don't have to commit. So level 1 means that you are just here, and you can sometimes just go for simple things like dash away into whiff punishes, or like wait, anti-air on reaction, or wait and shield, defend yourself, bait them into coming to you, and just use movement to your advantage. Because they might go for level 2 or 3, and then you can take advantage of it. Because if you know, essentially, if you know that he's gonna go for a safe landed move, basically, if he's gonna go for level 2, I can be bold and go for level 3. Because if you're trying to land,
that is the level 2 that we discussed.
No.
Remember, is the landed.
Right, level 2 is the landed, right? That means you're jumping and you're exposing yourself to a jump. If I take a risk beats safety.
Okay.
Right? So if I knew you're going to jump, and that's generally what you do, and I took a risk, basically I'll anti-air you first.
Okay.
So this is what
that's the call out. That's
exactly.
level 3.
Exactly. So level 3 beats level 2. Level 2 beats level 1 of doing nothing and standing here and playing it extra safe. But I can also take a risk here and perfect shield, which means it also beats level 2. But if you level 3, you took a risk against my safety, then you beat me, because I was trying to play safe and shield and so on. But if I moved away to play it safe too, you can take a risk and dash attack. So
level
basically,
2 strictly landed aerials, right?
Yeah,
this isn't
strictly
like dash and down.
No.
Down
Strictly safe shield pressure. It can be anything that's safe and shield.
Strictly safe shield pressure. Okay.
Yeah. Level 3 is fuck it. I want to hit him and call him out.
Like that.
Yeah, sure.
To the extreme.
I would say that's a level 4, because there's always mix-ups in this game too. Like you can go for something silly, like I don't know, like if you shield and I go for something silly like jump and then jump right in front of your shield and you grabbed, that's a mix-up. That's a level 4. That was silly, but it worked. And then there's movement, which is like
fucking TP cancels.
Yeah, TP cancels and like wave dashes on platform, and going for something silly like, I don't know, like whatever you can think of, like, but it's no one cares. It's not good. It's just it worked because you're styling on the opponent basically.
Gotcha.
But yeah, TP cancels are not even hard. It's basically just TP cancels are not even hard. Yeah.
Oh, they're not hard.
Yeah.
What?
The only reason to
Up
go for
here.
this, it's just to ledge jump and then get the cancel
Escape.
from the ledge jump. Yeah. Like, so you put yourself here and then you're fine mixing up. Basically, once you get that teleport and you're here, like, you're fine. And no one will harm you. You're completely fine. Unless you're dealing with, like, an Ike that basically, like, predicts it. But either way, like, I could have jumped. I could have pressed back air before you and hit you. I could have transported into the middle, other platform, and so on. It's really hard to deal with, basically. So I want to make clear again, by the way, that when she hits a shield, there's 2 optimal options and 1 suboptimal, and 1 that's you never want to do. So the 2 optimal options is land and dash, or land and shield, right? Because then if they hit the shield, you get an air, for example. You get a grab, or you get to just like disengage if you want to. So either way, like, those are safe. That's what you want to do. Dash is usually the best one, but it depends on how comfortable you are with it. you can, obviously, this is a suboptimal one. You can, let's say you shield again. You can go for this into this. That's what I mean. It depends on what they're doing. It's a situational one. You can also land an attack like this if you want to, but that's meh. Like no one cares. There's one last option, shield again, is for you to like full hop. But why would you? You're Palutena, no one cares. Like you're not a threat here compared to other characters. And against really good players, like here's the thing, high level players will have shitty movement.
Yeah.
As weird as it sounds, dude, like high level players have pretty shitty movement because they're a little bit all over the place sometimes. And they don't consider like these things as much as top players. Top players have more like calculated slow movement, step by step. Okay, he's there, I position myself there. He's here, I position myself here.
Oh,
and so on.
I think I see the evolution you're talking. They keep going faster and faster and faster. It gets shittier and shittier and shittier until they finally optimize.
Exactly. So like it builds. So basically, when you're a high level player against a top level player, the top level player actually plays slower because he's all over the place. He's gonna get into a bad position or into a bad commitment, or he's not gonna consider positioning as much as me. So I'll just move around according to him and then take my opener, and then I'll pressure as well, and then I'll take my opener and so on. But a top level player versus a top level player, there's a lot of like step-by-step interaction in terms of movement. There's not movement, there's movement. Right. I want to show you something else.
Oh.
This is an advanced tech. So just watch me. If I hold the jump while I do this, then I basically will like fall. See that?
Yeah.
So I don't want to hold the jump as I'm pressing side B because then I don't get anywhere. But unless you want that to happen. But if I just press jump and then release the jump, so it's jump B, but you don't hold the jump button, then you like rise up with this, like this. And it's the same thing like here. If you press like ledge jump and side B, then you like rise up with a hitbox.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I saw that on some of the Pro Palos, and I was like, wait. I tried to do that sometimes, and I just end up falling down to my death.
But yeah, it's because you're holding the jump button.
I got you.
But so and it's also because you're double jumping in like this sometimes, and holding the jump button means that you die. But stand here. Yeah. It's safe against shield, so if you shield it, I'm able to just jump side B and then still get a punish, or nair, for example, or I'm able to just like wait and punish you. But either way, it's safe on shield, super safe on shield. And if it hits, basically it's a nair combo. But yeah, that's it. You just got to work on this. This is basically like the most important thing from high level to top level.
Yeah,
from what I've noticed at least.
That is, this is what I needed. This is exactly what I needed.
Nice.
My decision making was garbage, and I'm like, but I'm playing Palo.
I'm supposed to have easy time getting there.
Yeah, it's also easy character. Why is it not easy? Okay, man. Thank you so much again.
All right, man.
Mucho gracias.
No problem, dude. How it going?